Underway. Should be a great contest here as we've got Lucas Angel taking on Lance Erickson, and Erickson in the red and white, Lucas Angel in the black and white. Joe Wheeler here along with Matt Rhodes, and Matt, should be a great contest between these two. They're very well paired up size-wise, as both of them are pretty much cut out of the same mold here. Should be a great contest for them.
Two great competitors from the heavyweight division, if you will. Both men exceeding 275 pounds. Erickson at 275, Angel weighed in at 276. So you're right there on top of each other, the same weight. The collar and elbow tie-up should be an interesting matchup here, Joe.
No doubt about that, as they are locked up. Side headlock position by Erickson at the moment on Lucas Angel, as Erickson has the advantage at this point in time in the contest. Fans, we're glad you're tuned in, turned on, and checking out the action of Southern States Wrestling. No matter where or how you may be joining us across the world, be it on Blip TV, on Facebook, or watching us locally on television, no matter how you may be joining us, we're glad you're here, and hope you enjoyed us in the arena for some great live events, as there's nothing like being there to see the action live, as these guys are circling once again, preparing to lock up. As they've locked up collar and elbow, Erickson gets pulled into a side headlock, this time by Lucas Angel, as Angel now is going to show his power and his size. Matt Rhodes.
Lucas Angel, he has definitely got some strength behind his offense, but Lance Erickson takes the canvas. After a big shoulder tackle, we've seen Erickson take Lucas down moments ago, and now Lucas just returned the favor, if you will. Lance Erickson, a seasoned veteran of the sport, he's been around for a good while. He is in the corner taking a retreat from a man that's not been around that long in Lucas Angel, 18 months as a pro.
Wow, I didn't realize that. He's certainly come a long way in that time frame, as he is winding up on the arm here of Erickson is Lucas Angel. Erickson finds himself in trouble, at least at this point in time, as Angel applying a ton of pressure to the arm, wrist, and shoulders of Erickson. Erickson got a handful of hair right there, pulls Angel back, and caught him with a hard shot right there, and a hard forearm shiver right to the side of the head. And again, as Lucas Angel now finds himself in trouble, Irish whip got reversed just that fast, and Angel responds with a big clothesline of his own. Just when I thought Lucas Angel was in trouble, Matt Rhodes, he reversed that situation. You never know what's going to happen next.
Well, Lucas has been beat down many a time in his young career. He knows how to overcome, and we see Lance Erickson making a retreat to the outside, and that's a good position to be in if you're the man standing in the ring. But that's a smart move by Erickson. Gets out of the ring, he's got a 10 count outside to pull his stuff together and get back in this ring and try to get some offense going. They lock horns again, and this time he cuts him off with a knee to the midsection, and that Canadian mean streak starting to seep out now, Joe Wheeler.
Right on to that one, as he is firing in some hard shots, and again with a stinging right hand right there, as Erickson not necessarily playing by the rules, but doing what's effective and what puts wins in the column, if you will. Hard elbow to the chest and sternum area of Lucas Angel, as Angel now finds himself in a good deal of trouble. Erickson's in for a cover, and referee's in and got a 2 count only on it. Lucas Angel was able to kick out of that one, Matt Rhodes, but you can tell this match is taking its toll on Angel.
It definitely has, but this match is far from over. You got to do a little bit more than that, Lance Erickson, if you want to put away a talent caliber of Lucas Angel. Break to the eyes, and classic breaking of the rules right there. We've talked about it before. The little thing, the little poke to the eye, how it can change a match, how it can change the outcome of a match. And right now, it's changing outcomes. Look at the power slam by Lance Erickson, picking up a man of equal size and slamming him easily, followed with an elbow. Going to pin him here. 1, 2, and a near fall
position here as Erickson now is going to try to wear down Lucas Angel a little more as the referee is checking in. And I guarantee you Lucas is not ready to give it up at this point. He's still got some fight in him. And like you were saying, Matt Rhodes, he's taken a lot of beatings in his short career in there. So it's going to take a little more than that to put him away. As Erickson, though, he's just laying on him, man. He is applying all the pressure he can. You can even see the face of Angel really turning red, blood red, from all of the pressure. All the pressure that's being applied here. We're at the 5-minute mark in the matchup as Lucas Angel, right there with a jaw jacker, as he was able to drive the top of his head right into the chin of Erickson. Now firing into a series of hard right hands, and Lucas is turning this thing around, Matt.
And right out of nowhere, the man from Houston, Texas, making a big comeback here with the right hand. Another solid shot to the face of Lance Erickson. Backs him into the ropes here. Irish whip right in your living rooms, ladies and gentlemen. Big clothesline. And the man is on fire. The Holy One is bringing the fire down. Erickson dropped again. What stiff right hands here, Joe. And he's laying him in. And Lucas Angel, he needs to get something else going here. These right hands are not going to hold much more effectiveness. And I think he's going for something right now.
Coming in hard with a big head of steam and a huge splash right there by Angel. Gonna follow it up. Got his man straddled in the corner here. And he's fighting fire with fire as he's laying in a series of hard right hands to the top of the head of Erickson. As Angel, he's doing what it takes. He's been hit several times with closed fists, so he's gonna get some of his own. Oh, wait a minute.
Get the ropes, Joe.
He's got the rope.
Are you kidding?
Lance Erickson may have won that match, but I tell you what, that is one tainted victory right there as Lucas Angel's explained to the referee what happened.
But we got a big event coming up on Friday night, April the 13th. Hickory Tree Volunteer Fire Department. It's going to be Ray Idle and Scott Sterling in an already signed match. We don't know who the champion is, but we know it's going to be a great match. But one match I want to talk about in particular, we got April the 20th back at the National Guard Army in Mount Carmel. Big tag team match. We got Frank the Tank Parker, the heavyweight champion. Scott Sterling already signed to take on the team of Ray Idle and Steve Flynn, James.
Hold on, let me start with one thing. I know who the Tennessee champion's going to be. He's right over your shoulder. You make more cracks like that, he might be busting your jaw. Scott Sterling is, was, and will be Tennessee champion as long as he wants to be and as long as I want him to be. Frank Parker is big business and Southern States champion for as long as he wants to hold it. You'll see Friday night, April 13th, that redneck, nothing happening, trailer-loving hillbilly fire department, Hickory Tree. Those redneck hillbillies couldn't even put out a garden. I don't know what they're doing. But now, April 20th, Ray Idle. Ray Idle, I gotta love your stupidity, boy. You keep on to get in the ring with Frank Parker. Frank Parker has beat you down. He's beat you for 2 years. You cannot have any more title matches. So what does he do, Matt Rhodes? Ray Idle goes out to Steve Flynn. Please be my partner. I ain't gonna help you. I ain't gonna help you. Ain't gonna be anything to Steve Flynn left. You come to Mount Carmel. You get back in the big business Army's way. Ray Idle, you know how it ends. It ends with you losing, just like it has for 2 years. Frank Parker's the champion he's always going to be. Scott Sterling will be Tennessee champion before, during, and after Hickory Tree. And it's just going to be another beat down for Ray Idle. That's all it is.
Big
Business Army!
It's a big day for the Big Business Army.
Every day is a big day for the Big Business Army.
The Tennessee title match.
Shut up, Matt Rhodes!
Hello everybody, it's your old friend here, Handsome Bo James. Some people like to call me the King of King Sport, and I'm here to tell you, it's finally here. Do you want to be a wrestler, kid? My first full-length book, 348 pages, never publicly told stories, rare photos, a history lesson of pro wrestling in East Tennessee. How I got my career started as a promoter at the age of 14 years old. How my in-ring career started at 15 years old. Stories of being so blessed and getting to work and compete with people like the Russian Bear Ivan Koloff, the Mongolian Stomper, Izzy Slapowitz, Nature Boy Buddy Landell, Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant, Ricky Morton, and a whole lot more. Let's not forget about those practical jokes that wrestlers like to pull on one another, a whole chapter dedicated to that. Tributes to many of my fallen heroes turned friends like Wahoo McDaniel, Road Warrior Hawk, Sherry Martell, Billy Joe Travis, Moondog Spot, and a whole lot more. Buy your copy today, kingofkingsport.com. Each book comes with signed pictures of not only myself, but my beautiful wife, Misty James, and a DVD with never before seen matches, interviews, and special insight from me that follows the book. Do you want to be a wrestler, kid? Available now, kingofkingsport.com.
With the economy changing almost daily and not always for the best, let Hassie'sKitchenTable.com keep your food budget under control. Leave the work up to us as we find inexpensive recipes, cooking, and shopping tips. You will soon have all the tips, ideas, recipes you need to feed your family well on a budget and have fun while doing it.
Imperial Healthcare welcomes you to our new location, 645 East Main Street, Kingsport, Tennessee. New patients welcome now. Call 423-734-2318 or 782-0893 to make an appointment with our friendly and qualified staff. Imperial Healthcare of Kingsport, Tennessee. Simple and sincere. Dr. V.J. Singh, M.D. Tell them you heard about them on Southern States Wrestling.
Fans of the Mountain Empire, if you're looking for a great and exciting new way to bring funds into your nonprofit, the way to do it is with a great wrestling card of Southern States Wrestling. We're going to give you the money the night that we collect it right there in your hometown. That way you don't have to wait weeks and weeks on the proceeds to come in. Joe Wheeler, it's a great way to raise funds.
No doubt about that, Michael Sutherland. Great way to get a bunch of folks together, have a good time, enjoy a fun-filled family night with Southern States Wrestling. Wrestling action that you can bring the 5-year-old children right on up to the 88-year-old grandmothers too, because it's family-friendly, family fun, as only Southern States Wrestling can do. If you own a business in the Tri-Cities, we do have advertising space available right here on the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour, seen on the CW Tri-Cities 4 and across the world on Facebook and Blip TV. Contact us at the address on your screen, sswking@aol.com for more information.
SSW Fundraising Events, we're going to meet your needs.
Well, I'm trying to regain my hearing from James McHone out here yelling just moments ago, but I'm here with the man who'll be facing Scott Sterling for the held-up Tennessee Championship today on the program, Ray Idol, and his tag team partner for April the 20th, Steve Flynn. But let's talk about April the 13th first. Ray Idol. It's going to be you versus Scott Sterling in Hickory Tree at the Volunteer Fire Department.
That's right, Matt. You know, it really doesn't matter about the outcome later tonight. Let's talk about the outcome. I know what the outcome is going to be. For once, I have the deck stacked in my favor. McHone is handcuffed, so there's no way he will interfere. So when we come to Hickory Tree, I will walk in as the champion, and I'll walk out as the champion.
Bold prediction from Ray Idol. Let's talk about April the 20th back at the National Guard Army down in Mount Carmel. Steve Flynn, you're teaming up with this man here to my right to take on Frank Parker and Scott Sterling. Big match for you guys.
Yeah. Come the 20th, there's none of them going to be no more. Scott Sterling running in, Frank Parker running in on anybody's matches. We got you both in the ring. We're going to beat you both, and then we're going to get our hands on James McHone. If it just so happens that we do, James, it's going to be bad for you. Very bad.
Steve Flynn promising bad things for James McHone's Big Business Army here on the Power Half Hour.
This should be an interesting contest to say the least, as we've got the powerhouse Ray Idol taking on Scott Sterling, Tennessee title on the line, and James McHone is handcuffed to Mike Cooper here at ringside to try to keep him out of the action, and Sterling and Idol are up and rolling. Idol caught his man with a Thez press right there and a series of hard right hands. Ray Idol with a back elbow, Ray Idol with a clothesline. Ray Idol is on fire in there, Matt Rhodes.
He doused him with lighter fluid and struck a match before he comes to the curtain. James McHone, well, you know what? We brought the equalizer out here, and that being Mike Cooper. The equalizer being the handcuffs. James McHone can't get involved in this match. The fans are sick and tired of it. Mike Cooper is sick and tired of it, of seeing James McHone affect the outcome of title matches here in Southern States Wrestling. He's been doing it far too long, and it's about time somebody put a stop to it.
Absolutely right about that, as Mike Cooper is more than happy. He's got a grin on his face like the Cheshire Cat, if you will. He's more than happy to keep James McHone in that seat, keep him out of the action, and I hope he does. Yeah, the ace stood up. Cooper jerks him right back down. Ray Idol continuing to control Scott Sterling in the ring, took his man down and has got him on the canvas. Idol with a big leg drop right there on Sterling, and man, hopefully we can get some resolution. Hopefully we can get a clear win for somebody in this matchup, because the last time these two men battled in this same building, we took out 3 referees and we had to hold the title up. So hopefully we'll get some resolution here tonight, Matt Rhodes.
Imperial Healthcare welcomes you to our new location, 645 East Main Street, Kingsport, Tennessee. New patients welcome now. Call 423-734-2318 or 782-0893 to make an appointment with our friendly and qualified staff. Imperial Healthcare of Kingsport, Tennessee. Simple and sincere. Dr. Vijay Singh, MD. Tell them you heard about them on Southern States Wrestling.
Hey you, get off the couch and get out to Samson's Gym in St. Paul, Virginia. Dauntless equipment, free weights, Smith & Cable machines, step aerobics, boxing equipment, cardiovascular equipment, tanning bed, drink bar, fitness wear, supplements, and more. Plus an instructor on duty at all times. Call 762-7170. Samson's Gym, your one stop for fitness since 1990.
With the economy changing almost daily and not always for the best, let Hassie'sKitchenTable.com keep your food budget under control. Leave the work up to us as we find inexpensive recipes, cooking, and shopping tips. You will soon have all the tips, ideas, recipes you need to feed your family well on a budget and have fun while doing it.
Pictures of Mike Cooper handcuffed to James McHone. I mean, they are just absolutely enjoying themselves immensely on this one, as these guys are battling it out in the ring for the Tennessee Championship, as Scott Sterling now, after a series of close fists, has been able to gain some momentum and is starting to turn this match in his favor. Oh, but Ray Idol ducked under that elbow and caught it Sterling with one of his own. Ray Idol is on fire here tonight. Idol now setting up for something. Wow, across, big leg drop, Matt. This could do it right here, Matt.
1, 2, and a near fall. Ray Idol showing some athleticism there for the big man. Nice spinning leg drop, but Scott Sterling, he's a man that's been around a long time. He's got a lot of endurance, and he kicked the shoulder up there at 2.5. Scott Sterling's not going to go away quietly in this matchup. And he realizes he don't have the help once again of James McHone. He's going to have to win this match all on his own.
No doubt about that. Win, lose, or draw, 2 men are going to fight, and we're going to get one winner here, hopefully. No outside interference, no McHone interference. Sterling going right to the eyes here and ripping at the eyes of Ray Idol. And again, that is a maneuver that will take any man down, impair any man's ability. And Scott Sterling, being the veteran competitor that he is, he knows that's one way to go about it. As Cooper right here, standing right in the way of McHone, doing anything against Ray Idol at this point. And Scott Sterling is mad that he doesn't have his buddy at ringside to take those cheap shots, Matt Rhodes.
You know, the old saying is, you can scratch that backside, you can get glad, Mr. Scott Sterling. You're not going to have the help that you're accustomed to having. You're going to have to win this thing, like I said, all on your own. But there's a rake to the eyes right there, right in front of the referee. And hate to see this thing get a disqualification for the Tennessee Championship here. We're going to crown a champion. We'll do it fair and square. We got McHone handcuffed out here, but Scott Sterling may be flirting with disqualification after he's broke the rules now for the umpteenth time in this match.
Great point there, Matt, as he has gone to the eyes several times, thrown several closed fists. Scott Sterling, of course, not known for competing on the proper side of the rule book, no doubt about that, and he is pulling out all stops here in this matchup against Ray Idol because he knows his back's to the wall. That Tennessee title is on the line. It's been held up, and McHone has been neutralized by the shooter Mike Cooper. He's got him handcuffed at ringside, so this is the do-or-die situation for Sterling. He's got to man up and beat Ray Idol if he can on his own. As Idol now, he is feeling the effects of that reverse chin lock, but he is trying to fight his way back up. Scott Sterling laying all of his weight right on him and pulling back on that head, neck, and shoulders, Matt.
You talk about manning up, Joe Wheeler. Ray Idol's going to have to do some manning up right about now. He's in a world of trouble. Referee Austin West doing the check here. Oh, it nearly goes down for two. Here's his second win of Ray Idol. You see the fans. He's going to use that as that big tag team partner to get up to his feet. He's going to fight him off with an elbow. And there's another one. Ray Idol with a comeback here, but he gets cut off, and he kicks the referee on the way down. The referee goes down, and this is, hey, wait a minute, McHone just poked Mike Cooper in the eye, and he's signaling for help. Uh-oh, Joe, look at the door.
Looks like the rock stars from outer space are
McHone's
making
got
a landing.
the key.
How in the world did he get the key? I guess he took it away from Cooper.
Chris Graves, Jay Shaft, and here comes Lucas Angel. Ray Idol with a big move in the ring. Austin West is down though, and they're fighting out here on the floor to Donnybrook on the outside, and the match is over in the ring.
Ray Idol's got a pin in the ring. He's got Sterling down. He's about to a 10 count here now.
McHone.
Mike Cooper just nailed Jay Shaft with those handcuffs right to the head. Used him like a brass knuckle. He's beating him into next week.
Listen to this crowd, Joe.
Look out, here comes Frank Parker to save McHone's hide. Frank Parker's got a chain.
Oh no! Got a chain! Oh man! Steve Flynn, where'd he come from?
Steve Flynn's now in here. And he's going after Parker. But McHone has just laid Sterling over on top of Ray Idol. All he's got to do is wake the referee up if he can. Don't let it end this way. Steve Flynn and Frank are still fighting.
Watch out. Ray, wait a minute. Look out, Ray's hands are on the bottom rope.
Oh, no. What a horrible.
Ray Idol's arm was under the bottom rope.
Again, McHone and his army have stolen a victory here.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Scott Sterling.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Stephen Hammer, and with me today on the Power Half Hour, Lucas Angel and the shooter Mike Cooper, who normally don't get much TV time on the Power Half Hour, and you guys recently have had problems with the rock stars from outer space. And on April 20th in Mount Carmel at the Armed Forces Center, you two are in a tag team match against the rock stars from outer space. Mike, what are your thoughts?
Rock stars, that's 2 times now you've got one over on me. There's not going to be a third. On the 20th in Mount Carmel, me and Lucas are going to take care of business. You say you're from outer space, well, when we get done with you, you're just going to be laying on the mat, counting the lights.
Lucas, what about you?
You know what, last time we were here in February, I woke up the next morning, I was horrified. I was disgraced with myself. I got up, got a cup of coffee, sat down and read the Bible. And in the verse I turned to was about redemption. Rock stars, next time I see you, it's going to be all about redemption.
You just heard it from Lucas Angel and the shooter Mike Cooper right here on the Southern States.
Stop! Hammer time, what's up, buddy? You didn't think you was gonna get here without me? I saw you last night at the club. You was dancing with the girl and you had on my shades. I told you I was gonna get you a girl's number. Don't deny it. I mean, she was a little, you know, but hey, she had a nice personality. Here, I got you another pair of the limited edition DeAndre Jackson glasses. Now I get the team with these two guys who were so mad at the rock stars out of space. Space, a frontier yet explored by the ladies, man. The brother from another mother, the modern legend. I could go on and on again, but you know what? It is time to dance. Do you hear the music? They're playing your song. Come on, it's in your heart. It's how you gotta feel the music. I wanna see you dance. Let's go. Bounce your shoulders. Bounce your shoulders. Bounce your shoulders. Bounce your shoulders. Now to the club. To the club. We'll see you next time. We'll see you next time.